Now I'm going to show you how to put thread onto an empty spool. And we'll start by just loading some regular Vectra thread onto the traditional Vectra size or bullet size spool. Let's start out by attaching the end of our thread. I have some Vectra here on a thread bullet. I'm going to attach a piece of wax for starters. Need a small piece, and as usual you're going to wrap this thread back and forth in the wax so you have a nice anchor point. I like to make it into kind of a wiener shape and wrap it the long way, fold it the long way and then twist it, wrap it around the skinny way, fold it in half, twist it, maybe do that again. You just want a good anchor. Okay, and then this goes on the end, not the end with the hole, but the opposite end of your spool, whichever spool you're using. Just like that. And now this solves the problem that we had with the original thread bullet also. If you pulled out all the way to the end, your thread would come loose, which was not very convenient in the reel. You could have 20-30 feet of thread out and boom, it pulls loose and then you're kind of stuck. So now we're attached, so when it does pull all the way out to the end, it's going to stop. Make sure we don't get tangled here. I'm just going to press this in like that. Run this out the front hole. Let me reel a little bit in, but I want to grab that off the floor. Let me reel in the slack, and then I'll show you what I do to kind of keep this under control. You can see this spooling in. Okay. I like to use a jar, like a pickle jar, but we'll just put this in a glass. I'm sure it's something everyone has handy at home. And let me close this so we don't have to worry about it. Well, I want to leave it open so you can see it. I'll just control the thread here with my finger. And we're just going to spool in the thread. It's that simple. There you have it. And I'll find the end of the thread and attach another piece of wax. Of course, the way the Vectra is the Cobra is set up, it's always easy to find the end of the thread. I just grab the spool like that, and there we've got it. I don't have to actually be able to see it. And again, we make a nice back and forth wrap, kind of flatten out like a pancake and go the long way, twist it, fold it, just like that. So we have a solid anchor point. Then you want to knead that around into a little ball, and that really sets it in. Alright, so there we have some Vectra thread around the traditional bullet size spool, and that'll work in ITR mode too with the Vectra. It's just a bit stronger. Now I'm going to show you how you can strip out some Virtuoso and get it on the spool.